Good morning, I'm Fryn and I'm going to talk to you guys about the armour of God. Now, you've already talked about the belt of truth, the breastplate of righteousness and the boots of peace. These are all very important things to be holding on to. Just as you wouldn't go outside without your shoes on, you shouldn't be going anywhere without your boots of peace, your breastplate of righteousness and your belt of truth. The next thing we're going to talk about that you should be carrying as well as these, part of the armour of God, is the shield of faith. The shield of faith is our faith in Jesus, our faith in God. If we don't have faith in God, where's our shield of faith gone? The shield of faith is that, yes, we believe in Jesus, but also it's God in his promise to be with us and to take care of us. So it's not just us holding this up, God is holding it up for us too. Even in the bad stuff, God is still with us. So my message to you is hold it up. Hold up your shield of faith. And when bad things happen, God's with us. He's always faithful. Just to show how God is always faithful and we need to be holding up the shield of faith, I've got an example where perhaps the disciples weren't doing it so well. This is from Mark in the Bible, and it's the story of when Jesus calms the storm. It was late in the day and Jesus and the disciples were in a boat. Jesus says, let's go across to the other side. So they took him in the boat. A huge storm came up. There were huge waves, there was wind, and there was lots of rain. It was scary. They were on a boat and the waves were crashing into the boat. Jesus, while this was happening, noisy storm and quite scary, he was asleep. He was asleep. So the disciples, they were scared. They woke up Jesus and they said, is it nothing to you that we're going to sink? We're going to sink. What are you doing? You're sleeping and it's going to sink. Jesus was now awake, of course, and he said, wind, pipe down. He said to the sea, quiet, settle down. The wind ran out of breath and the sea became smooth as glass. Jesus said to his disciples, why are you such cowards? Why are you scared? Don't you have any faith at all? They were in absolute awe. They said, who is this anyway, that the wind and the sea do as he says? Now, were the disciples in that instance holding on to their shield of faith? Had they had faith, they would have known that they were perfectly safe. And just as they were perfectly safe, so we know God is always with us. God is looking after us when things are hard. When things are easy, he's also there. He never leaves us. And I find that so encouraging for me, and I hope for you guys too, that God is always with us. Thank you very much.